What's going on, YouTube? We got another haircut tutorial for you. This was gonna be a bald fade, kind of like this, bald on the sides, different textured hair, but nonetheless same type of cut. Just like mine, we're gonna leave the top alone on this haircut. Unlike me, he got a full beard and we're gonna lace the beard up. Hopefully you guys enjoy this haircut tutorial. As always, we're dropping these every week. Whatever content you guys tell me that helps you in some type of way, we're trying to drop it. So lately we've been trying to do like 2 a week, but I would love to see some more ideas in the comments below for videos and content you guys are looking for or would like to see more of. Like always, I appreciate you guys. Smash that like button, make sure you share this, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's go. Cool. So as you can see, the top is grown out. We're gonna leave the top alone, and we're gonna go ahead and start balding my man out with the T outliners this time, because it's probably been a week since he got his hair cut, so you know it's not a lot of bulk that you're cutting. So I'll go straight to the T outliners. Now we have the Wall Seniors. They have the regular bevel blade on it, and it's all the way open, about an inch. I can't stress it enough. I stress it every haircut tutorial that we do. You got to give yourself space for a transition. Here we have the 1 guard or the 1/8, and it's all the way open. And because it's been like a week, you can see it's not really leaving another guideline, but it is kind of blending in. So you know you'll still have to clean that up, but those are the steps. Those are your initial guidelines. Now we can start taking out that first guideline. As you can see here, the bald guideline, and you're going from close and you're open, paying attention to how I'm opening the lever. Every time I go up about a 1/4 inch, I open up the lever just a little bit. I probably open up the lever maybe 3 times, and I do that consistently all the way around so I don't get lost. I see a lot of the pictures that are submitted, like in the Your Haircuts My Feedback videos. A lot of them look like you're just getting lost in the middle of the cut, and that's giving you a choppy, inconsistent blend. It's not fluid all the way around. So if you try it this way, you might be able to come out with a more consistent blend. You guys can see how it came out here. Now we can, very simple, once we're done here, we can move on to the next step. I'm kind of going back a little bit while I'm here and detailing again so I don't get lost. Detail while you're here. I'm using a carbon plastic comb. It's like the best material for combs, I'm telling you. You try those out, they are awesome. And here we're kind of, you know, we got the guard, the number 1 guard again, and we're cleaning up right above, you know, where we left that last guideline. It's closed right now, and we're opening it as needed. But most importantly, we're kind of you know, using the corners to bring the transition into the top, right around where the ridge area is. You guys can see it's taking out a lot of the darkness, a lot of the bulk when it's closed. With curly, really tight curly textured hair, you don't need to do the transition from long length hair on the top to the blend on the sides. You don't have to go to a 4 guard or a 3 guard. You're literally shaping hair. So from the 1 open or the 1.5 guard, 9 times out of 10 you can blend it right into the bulk of the hair on top. Right here we have the 1.5 guard, which I was just talking about, and we're just kind of cleaning things up, and as you can see, like it's blending into the top. You might have to do a number 2, you might have to do some freehand, you might have to go with the grain just a little bit, but that's up to you. That's trial and error. And that's why, you know, like hair cutting, there is no definitive answer for anything, for every person. You got to be a problem solver. You got to work things out and learn from it with each and every client. A lot of times the best haircut you can give a particular client isn't going to be your first go around. You know, you might just do just enough to lock them in, but the next time you cut their hair, you learn some things about it, and your haircuts, they should improve. They shouldn't get worse. You lose clients that way if they get worse. But anyways, let me get off my rant, back to where I'm doing. I just use the number 0 guard or the half guard or the 1/16 to bring in the half or the blade open into the one closed, that kind of in between part, and that brought the blend in, as you can see here. This is where I'm using the half guard, which is equivalent to a 1/16, was equivalent to the number 0 guard on Andes. And that's the blending guard. A lot of times people call it that. Take the guard off and really bring everything together, as you can see. You can see everything starting to really come together. Now we're just detailing. So now we're just detailing, and you guys could, pay attention to I'm moving the lever and stuff, and how I'm using the corners, and how I'm tilting the clipper up a little bit. But I want to get back to the man because I think this is important. Every time you cut a client's hair, you should be getting better. The experience should be getting better, right? And there's a difference between a good haircut and a good experience. You could give somebody a good haircut and lose them as a client because the experience wasn't good. So what I mean by that is the attention to detail. Like a client might come back the first time and you really worked hard to lock them in. Then the next time they come in, the haircut got worse. When in fact, because you've cut this person before, you've learned from that first experience, your haircut should come out better and faster. And I find that it's a common thing for haircuts just to get worse, man. Alright, so now we gonna line them up. And what I did with the edge before I started lining him up, is I went with the grain with the number 1 guard because I wanted to make sure that the hairs that were sticking out were laying down, but I still wanted to keep that dark edge so that when you lined it up, the lineup popped. And then here I'm cleaning it up because I don't want no C-cup. I want it to be tight. I don't want it to look like there's a shadow of a C-cup. So clean that part up. And like here I'm laying down the edge area, but I want to keep it dark, so I'm going with the grain. And then I'll line it up again just to make sure everything look good. This area right here I like to keep natural. Don't push it in too much. And what I was there was just trimming loose hairs. And usually with the beard, I do like a rough draft with the trimmer. So I don't spend a lot of time. I just clean up what I can quickly. And I let the razor do the detailing. Alright, now we're going to use a Tomb 45 dual cartridge razor, available at tomb45.com. Comes with an exposed blade and a non-exposed blade. I like the exposed blade, and I'm using my Tomb 45 shave gel to do the cleaning. Because like I spoke of before, it's about an experience, right? A lot of times barbers, they just, we just want to, at all costs, get this haircut Instagram ready. But that's temporary. And if it's not a good experience, the man ain't coming back. So you want to make this a comfortable shave. So I apply the shave gel to give the razor effortless glide. And you can see the detail is there. Now I wipe away any excess debris, anything like that, because I want to make sure that what you see is what you get. And we are checking, making sure everything's even. Pulling the skin a little bit. That helps give it a closer shave and more comfortable. There's one guy, man, we did a class with. He was on Shark Tank. He said something dope, man. He said, "Are you giving your client an experience or an expense?" I thought that was dope. I like the exposed cartridge that comes with this razor, just because I can see the corners and stuff. And you know, the exposed cartridge is really for detailing, where the unexposed cartridge that comes with it, it's more for like bulk shaving. So I'll use the unexposed for hot towel shaves and things of that nature. Here we're using the shaver on the sides. Make sure you ask your clients with really tight curly textured hair. You want to make sure that they're okay with the razor, they've experienced it, so they don't bump up, because it's not for everybody. But here I'm using the finishing touches. I'm using a curl sponge, requested by the client. He wanted it done. I'll line it up one more time after styling it. Put some holding spray in there, and there's the finished product, man. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Talk to me, guys. Give me more ideas. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll catch you on the next video.